About out of battery life here. I guess we're fixing to batten down the hatches. Here I go again. Can't talk. Turn on the camera. Can't talk. We're gonna swap these boats around a little bit because get all our covers on. I think we're gonna have some bad weather this weekend, so I guess might as well do it now than do it later. So that's what we're doing. Went fishing yesterday, but Chucky had a problem with his trolling motor batteries, so we kind of cut it short, which was fine. It was getting kind of hot. I guess wind blowing and stuff. I'm glad I did, because today I'd been wiped out. I was just like, screw it, you know. Yeah, he's got 3 12-volt cells, and one of the cells went bad on him, which is kind of bad when you got batteries like that, because then if you have one wet cell go bad, then it's going to drain from the other ones, and then it just takes out the other ones because they're not meant to, you know, do that. I think I hear my phone ringing, or somebody's phone's ringing. I'm hearing stuff. I'm gonna go check on it. I did take it inside because I was like, it's been very busy. Spring is here. It has sprung, and yesterday there were so many boats on the ramp or on the lake that it was crazy how many. It was, you know, anyway. Yeah, if you guys know me, I don't really care working on these, but I guess I'll do it. This one turned into basic service. It's got a no crank. So it's that, I guess, starter right there. This one's not too bad because you can get to it. But, you know, it's, I don't know. I guess there's a couple of bolts that go up under here, you know, like a regular GM starter. I think they could say like offset. I don't know. I usually don't do starters. I don't know why I'm agreeing to do this one now, but I got a light. I just wanted to make sure like it's getting signal over there first, I think. Let's see if I can find a place to put this light without it. Yeah, so I just got a light, and I'm gonna have to find a place though to maybe over here. So you test your equipment first. Anyway, like I'm just like gonna, you know, do a little jumper cable and then come over here and test my light. See, I got ground. Good ground now. Okay. So now over here, I'm pretty sure this here is gonna be our signal wire. So it looks like the yellow with the red stripe, that's gonna be our signal wire. I'm gonna have to maybe disconnect the battery and see where this is all going, even to get a clip on it, just to check the integrity of our wire, make sure he's getting signal back here, because right now I'm not, you know, I don't think we're getting it. So let me try to get set up for that. I think I finally have this hooked up where I can check the integrity of that signal line. It's a real joy, let me tell you. No, you can't see nothing. I'm gonna put you over here where you can at least see me twisting some knobs. I mean, come on. Anyway, that integrity of that down there, that line is, it's never been off. That's original starter because it's painted on there. And so, like, Anyway, I had to pry that off. It's a little connector for that line. It's a signal line. So now I'm gonna turn this key and I'm gonna see if this lights up. Make sure we got signal, and it's not. But if it is a starter, I guess I can look up what starter it is. See if this light comes on. No. Alright, we're getting somewhere. So on this solenoid up here, I forget, maybe this feeds this back down to the other solenoid, because like if I do this, like if I took, I don't have to show, I guess I could show it. It's already set up, why not? See if I can get another set of hands. Alright, so this will be my red, yellow. That's our signal line from our connector. So I thought, well, maybe we're losing our signal from the ignition switch over there. So I hooked up this. It's my test light, and it's on ground. And then whenever I turn the key, hopefully you guys see this, but all right, so whenever I turn the key, all right, that solenoid, it lights up. Now we should have hot over here. We do, but we don't have hot here. So the way this solenoid works, we should have, you know, hot coming back out. And I think that fires the, let's put this back on. I think that's what fires your starter. So it may not have a bad starter after all. I'm gonna figure it out. But this is, just gotta do some deductive nonsense. See if it lights up. See, it doesn't light up. So that solenoid right there is bad. Let me see if I got another one and throw it on there just for, and then see if I can get it to start. And then it'll just be a solenoid. So I got a good Mercury solenoid in there. That's relaying the power down to the starter. That's what's happening. All right, now this thing had a bad solenoid. It's like a relay solenoid. I'm gonna throw this other solenoid I got on there and see if we got fire. All right, well, I sort of have it on place. I'm gonna have to do something, fix it. Got a couple of connectors I'm gonna redo, but I think we can see if it'll crank. There it is. Yep. So now I can go turn on some water, see if this thing will fire up. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll call it for the day. That'll be good news for him, and at least he can know, oh, it's not the starter. So, alright, I'll be back. Let me go get the hose going. Something to write on. Alright, she fired right up, so it's definitely what it was. Got the hose hooked up and seems to be alright. Guess we'll have to just keep an eye on, make sure it's pumping good, but yeah, I know it's running good now, so that's a plus. Anyway, see how much water I can waste. Now I just gotta clean up. It's kind of a pain. I'd like to get the rest of it done, but not today. Not today! Yeah, he won on that one. That's a good deal. I mean, I don't mind that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want somebody to just have to spend an absolute fortune. So I don't know how to, anyway. We're just gonna leave it. Hopefully it'll be all right. So I'll climb out of here. Up and down, up and down. 1999. It's a Capri. It's a Bayliner Capri. And I mean, I don't know. I kind of like it. It's all right. Needs some wear. Needs new seats, or needs upholstery done. But yeah, you can see I just threw this right in the water. That sucks. Alright, I'm winding down the day, you know, and I replaced the axle on this thing, and because it blew, you know, it blew out the hub, and this is the result, all that grease around there. But then it was also parked in the yard. It got some muddy and stuff, and I had to move it. I keep going by it, and it just drives me crazy. I mean, I can like kind of deal with a little bit of dirt, but like that's a lot. So I got out this super clean all-wheel cleaner. I thought, wow, what the heck, you know. Plus I got a tub full of water from running this boat over here. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is try to rinse this thing off and conserve on some of this water, you know. Might as well use some of it. Try to wash it off anyway. But it's my OCD, man. I was going around this thing and going, oh man, that thing looks terrible. So I guess I'll just let that sit there and chew on for a little bit. I don't know, man. You know, it's probably good, but you have to really use a lot to get that off. This stuff's probably a little better. Better than less. Or if I got another brush, it's probably better. At least when I walk by it now, I won't be like, oh my god, it's terrible. It does look better. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm not a boat detailer, so just made a mess is all I did. Oh, I did put a little pine sol in that bucket. Just for, but it didn't do much.